Are you ready to take your PC gaming experience to the next level in 2024? Get ready to be blown away with the latest hardware that will elevate your gaming experience like never before. So guys, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and let's dive right into it. 2023 has been quite a year for desktop PC gaming, and AMD's AM5 platform saw an increased adoption in Nvidia's RTX 4000 series, added more high-end cards, and Intel came out with its new 14th gen processors. However, we got more games that required extremely demanding hardware. Alan Wake 2 is perhaps the game that comes to your mind, next to Starfield and Hogwarts Legacy, but even the impact of Cyberpunk 2077's path tracing on high-end GPUs show us where PC gaming might be headed in 2024. The first thing I'll be talking about are the cores, in particular 6-core versus 8-core CPUs for new builders. PC games have been long content with 6 CPU cores. After all, the best CPU for gaming are often 6-core chips from Intel and AMD. Even when there are outliers that are heavily CPU dependent, your GPU is often able to pick up the slack. However, since many AAA titles are demanding more and more of the CPU, it is worth considering the benefits of 8-core chips. Benchmarks will show that you have on average only around 10% more FPS to gain by going from a 6-core to an 8-core CPU if the GPU is constant. Will this remain the case in 2024? PC gaming has taken a firm step towards chasing next-gen visuals and PC melting performance. This will likely continue into 2024 and beyond, as developers, publishers, and even hardware manufacturers all chase the next Cyberpunk 2077. While this will affect your GPU choice the most, it begs the question of whether, as a new builder, should you opt for an 8-core CPU. For the first quarter of the year at least, you won't see any new CPUs enter the market, so you'll have to choose from AMD and Intel's current offerings. If you have the budget to build a premium gaming PC, this year you can definitely consider an 8-core CPU to improve your 1% low FPS. You can even benefit from faster game installations and better streaming performance. Considering you'll most likely be spending upwards of $1,500 USD minimum chasing after maxed out gaming performance, it's fair to go from, say, a Ryzen 5 7600X to a Ryzen 7 7700X for around $60 more. You can also consider the Intel Core i5 13700K or Core i7 14700K for the best all-around chips. You don't need to upgrade your CPUs too often, so being prepared for any future contingencies is recommended, especially at such high-end budgets. Now I'll be going over which GPU is worth the price. Unfortunately, 2023 wasn't a particularly solid year for PC gamers as far as GPUs go. Both Nvidia and AMD have focused on top dollar SKUs, more or less abandoning the mid-range and budget segments. And while this discussion revolves around high-end gaming, even flagship products are failing to justify their prices. You'll often find value for money GPUs populating the best GPU lists, as high-end parts offer a worse return for your investment than ever. But as things stand, if you need to choose a GPU worthy of running 2024's games at the maximum settings and up to 100 FPS, you'll have to shell out the big bucks. The GeForce RTX 4090 remains the top dog, although its abysmal price and even worse availability. The RTX 4080 is more realistic at around $1,100 to $1,200 USD, packing 20% less performance than Nvidia's flagship at less than half the price. On the AMD side, you have to give up on your RTX fantasies, if any. Even with the Radeon RX 7900 XTX, you'll at least get a GPU for under $1,000 USD though. And an RX 7900 XT will cost you around $800 to $850 USD. Sure, you'll have to lose out on some eye candy in the latest titles, but these GPUs are no joke when it comes to high-end 4K gaming. Now, I'll be talking about platform considerations, memory, and storage. If you are building a new gaming PC in 2024, it makes a lot of sense to go with AM5. Intel's 13th and 14th generation processors are the latest CPUs to support the outgoing LGA 1700 socket, so AMD will offer you far more upgradability without needing a new motherboard. The best AM5 motherboards have become quite attractive as of late, and you can get one for around $200 USD. The DDR4 versus DDR5 debate is less relevant now as prices of the DDR5 motherboards and RAM have fallen considerably, and for a new build you're better off staying away from DDR4. Our 32GB 16GB x 2 DDR5 memory kit rated at 6000 MTs or more can be had for not more than $100 to $110 USD. You can even get impressive latencies like CL32 and CL30 at these prices, along with the RGB designs. When it comes to SSDs, there's still not a lot you can gain from expensive PCIe 5.0 SSDs versus PCIe 4.0s. Excluding cases where you are building an enthusiast gaming PC and want nothing but the fastest components, most of us won't feel any difference by choosing one of the best gaming SSDs and staying with PCIe 4.0. Lastly, I'll be covering everything else you need. I've covered the kind of CPU, GPU, memory, and storage performance you need for a high-end 2024 gaming build, but you'll also need capable cooling hardware, an adequate and reliable power supply, and a premium case. Seeing the behavior of AMD's AM5 chips under stress, you are better off going with a 360mm AIO if you don't like seeing high CPU temperatures. Besides, the best AIO liquid coolers will also give you lower noise and better aesthetics in general. Graphics cards such as the RTX 4080 models require a lot of power and reliable units to accommodate any power spikes. A quality 850 watt to 1000 watt unit is perfect for pairing with the kind of hardware I previously discussed. The best power supplies will even offer you the latest standards PCIe 5.0 and ATX 3.0, along with fully modular designs and 80+ gold efficiency. Lastly, choosing from among the best PC cases will largely depend on your budget and any potential themes you have in mind. The popular options from Lion Lee, NZXT, Height, or Corsair will work for most gaming builds. Make your decision based on the number of radiators and fans you plan to install, and any vertical mounting requirements you have. The airflow will be mostly the same among all premium gaming focused cases. As much as we all love to debate about the kind of hardware needed for the absolute best PC gaming experience, the majority of us don't need such components. Even for 1440p gaming, you can still build a great gaming PC with an RTX 4070 or RX 7800 XT. That said, if you plan to spend upwards of $2,000 USD or even $2,500 USD on a gaming PC in 2024, you'll care a lot more about high-end parts and picking the best. So players, that is a wrap on all of the hardware you'll need for a gaming PC in 2024. Now guys, let me know down below, would you go for an extreme top-of-the-line PC with extreme parts and just an extreme setup, or will you go with something more cost efficient and budget friendly with like a 3090 or 3080, which is around what I have, and something a little more simple, because you don't want, the best of the best and want to spend a lot of money like that, you know what I mean? Plus for the desks, a monitor, especially if you want to get that, the PC itself can be a lot, so add on the other extra accessories you need, that's a lot of money. So personally, I'd go with a more simpler, budget-friendly gaming PC, but hey, if you have the money, go all out, get the best of the best. But I know I'll still beat you in any game, that's for sure. I'm just kidding. So players, I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.